What is going on, everyone? Welcome to the Thai Life. My name is Min, and I'm just your ordinary nail tech who's been doing for 20 plus years. And I just want to share with y'all my experience. And I have a TikTok account. It's called the Thai Life also. And when I go on that account, I get so many questions from my fans that asking me about nails. And it seems like there's a lot of questions regarding sums up to like what type of acrylic is best to purchase, what kind of product is recommended for beginners nail tech, such as like how to build a clientele. And today, I really want to answer those questions, and I really want to give you guys my true feedbacks on really how this industry work for everyone differently. Um, it starts out with the product. Like for example, if you guys are starting out as a nail tech, of course you guys going to see so many nail product out there that you guys just feel like this might work. You guys might hear from other nail techs making videos saying that this works for them, and then you go out and you try it and it doesn't work. So my rule of thumb is that don't overspend on your product. But if you want to test something out, maybe buy a little bit of it. Like, for example, if you guys were starting out as a nail tech and you want to know what what type of product together, you don't want to go out and buy the whole thing. You don't want to go out and buy like the whole every single colors, and you're going to spend thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars. Okay, and then some of your clients don't even use half of those colors, and you're gonna waste a lot of money. And what I do recommend is you just take your time, buy one product at a time, and then once you buy the product, you try it out. It works good, then you keep it. And what you want to do is, as you are serving your clients, you want to make sure you listen to your clients. Are they telling you like, hey, do you have this colors? Do you have that colors? Then you go ahead and you go buy that. You know what I mean? But let me see what questions that I'm getting as I'm going on this live, and I want to say answer all the questions for you guys. What do you use to clean the nail after files? Is it 100% acetone or alcohol? So after I file the nails, I like to go in with the dehydrated, which is a mixture of alcohol and acetone. By going in with the dehydrator, it's going to help chemical bond a lot faster. But alcohol will be my highly recommendation if you don't have the dehydrator. I don't want you to put acetone. I look at acetone as a very strong chemical where it just really dries out the nails. It doesn't really give it a good look. Alcohol should be able to clean out, and you can buy alcohol pads, or I just get alcohol liquid. I just kind of like drizzle on the client's nails, and that's what I do. And another thing I want to come across a lot of question is like, what's the best school to start out as a nail tech? And honestly, the school is just going to get you the state board. The school's not going to teach you how to do a certain design. The school's not going to make you shape better or do better application. So you try to pick out the school that really at your expense. But what you want to do is that when you're in when you're in beauty school, you want to take that time to really practice. You really want to take the time to really advance in your craft. Okay, you don't want to spend that time there gossiping, getting to know people, because that's not going to help you in your career. Okay, and I want to help you in your career. You know what I mean? So, and another thing is too is a lot of people always ask me, how can I do faster nails? What can I do to speed up my process? And the answer is you got to really not think of the process. You know, when you're a nail tech and you're still thinking of process, it kind of shows that you're still mediocre, you're still new. You should understand the process. You should know what process needs to be done. So now to speed up the time, you have to work efficiently. And what is that supposed to mean? You have to ask yourself, are you organized? How organized is your workstation? Because if your workstation is a mess, you're gonna spend more time searching for stuff, and then you're gonna get cluttered, and next thing you know, it's slowing you down. Another way that can really slow you down is not planning ahead. Like if you know you have a client and she's constantly doing some design, you should give yourself enough time to execute that design. Okay. So now the question is that, okay, I plan all of that. I plan out my clients. I don't think about process, but why am I still slow? So now the answer to that question is you have to ask yourself what process, when you are doing a set of nails, what process that can make you speed up. Like for example, I feel like the longest part of doing a set of nail is the preparation. It takes me a good 25 to 30 minutes to preparation, meaning you apply the tips and then what would you do? You apply the tips, you shape up the tips before you use the application. That's preparation right there, okay? And that usually takes me 20, but what I'm good at is acrylic application. I'm able to apply acrylic at a good speed amount, okay? I apply so nicely and smoothly where I don't really have to go in with the e-file so much. So you see how you can speed up and make things a little bit faster for yourself. Because, and then I know some of the nail tech out there, like, why are we rushing? Why do we need to be fast? But you know the old saying, time is money, right? So the longer you take, the less clients you're able to take in. And I'm not asking you to do a bad job. I'm not asking you to do a bad job. I am asking you to think efficiently, plan ahead, and then find ways around it, okay? If the things that you're doing now is not helping, what other way can you make it faster? You know what I mean? What skill set in a set of nails can you advance yourself to make it nice and fast? So that is my answer to them, you know? And I also get a lot of questions on TikTok that say like, you know, does the monomer makes a difference in the application? And the answer is yes. Yes, it does. You know, there's two type of monomers out there. There's MMA and there's EMA. And you all know the MMA is prohibited by the state board, but that does not prevent salon from using it because it's such a low cost. They figured the clients doesn't know what chemical is being used. The reason why they still using it is because they figured MMA is a strong hardened acrylic chemical where it doesn't lift. It's harder for the nail to break. But when you think about that, you're like, oh, well, what's the problem with that? But when you think about it, when you break it down, hey, how you doing? I'm good, I'm good. When you break it down, MMA is so hard on your nails that when you break a nail, your whole fingernail can actually fall off, you know? And that's dangerous, okay? The longer the chemical is sitting on your nail surface can actually damage your natural nails, okay? That's why I use EMA. And there's only a few product out there that's able to use EMA, like Young Nail, CND Retention. A lot of individual nail tech use that is because they're using it for themselves. They're not sharing with anyone. And because of that, that's why a lot of salons use that MMA is because they have to share that liquid with every single one in the salon, and that's gonna cost the owner a lot of money. So they figured they're gonna go ahead and use some MMA, which I don't agree with that, because if you are going to take money from the client, you want to make sure you give the clients the best quality of chemical, because you're not just making them feeling beautiful at the moment, but you have to think about making them feel beautiful for them to last longer, for them to keep carrying on, you know? So that is why it's important that as nail tech, we use EMA. And why do I like EMA? Let me tell you why. The monomers makes it different when it comes to acrylic application is because some monomer out there dries too fast, some monomer out there dry too slow. You want a good buttery consistent. You want a good buttery where when you drop the bead on the nail, it stays in a nice ball. It's able to give you a nice cushion, a good time amount to move the ball around. And that is important for you as a nail tech doing application, especially if you guys are messing with acrylic designs, okay? So it does matter if you're a nail tech coming out from the industry. Like myself, I use Young Nail. I have used CND Retention. Those are my go-to brand for monomers. But if you guys find something that works for you, that's great. Just make sure it's EMA. And again, guys, every nail tech is different, okay? What I use on my client does not mean it's going to work for you. It's not like that. You as a nail tech or your own artist, you can figure out what type of product works for you, works for your client, and if it's working for you, don't stop. And that is why it's important that I share this with y'all. Is because every nail tech out there, especially the beginners, they're going out copycat buying these products, and it's expensive, and they don't have any client out there waiting for them, and they're constantly buying and buying and buying. Next thing you know, y'all wasting so much money before y'all even start making money. And I don't want that to happen to you. I really don't. I just want you to be efficient. I want you to be smart, work the industry the right way so that you can really carry your career to a higher level. And it does take time, guys, okay? And ask yourself, what are you doing on your free time? Like, what are you doing? Like, are you sitting around watching Netflix, or are you practicing, or are you marketing? You don't understand that as a nail tech, especially for the one that working from home, especially for the one who's doing booth rental, it is so important that y'all market yourself, okay? Marketing is so big. Marketing is so important to a nail tech because there's a lot of nail tech out there, okay? And they can go to a salon, and there's good nail techs in salons. But if you want to be the one that stands out, you have to ask yourself, what are you doing to yourself? What are you doing to enhance your reputation in the nail career? How are you going to let people know that you are doing nails and you are good at doing nails? And that is like $1 million question. So that is why my job, I am constantly, y'all, I am constantly marketing myself. If you guys follow me, you guys subscribe to my channel, you guys know I try to post something every day or every other day. Like, I'm not trying to forget about you guys. Even though I'm busy, y'all, I have a full-time job, I'm a full-time dad, you know, I got a lot of things to manage. But at the end of the day, you have to give yourself some time to let people know what you are and who you are. You know, we are so caught up in trying to help other people. We are so caught up in trying to fix things, but we forget to fix ourselves. And we need to do that as nail techs. We need to do that even as individuals. We need to like help ourselves. We need to focus on ourselves and set ourselves goals that can get you to where you want to be. You know what I mean? Okay, so let me check what kind of question that I'm getting through these live so I can read it to you. Why gloves gets melt when we remove the nail polish? What kind of gloves we can use for pedicures? That's a good question. It melts when you use the acetone is because the glove is not made for acetone. You have to go out and get some gloves, especially at a nail store. At a nail store, you go, most of the gloves that they sell is an acetone, non-rip kind of gloves. So go check those out. But it melts because you're probably using the wrong gloves. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. So anybody else have any questions while you guys are watching me? If you guys have any questions, leave it in the comment. If you guys follow me long enough, thank you so much. And I just want to let you know that I respond to all comments. If you guys are new to the industry, check out my channel. My channel talks about nails. My channel talks about how to do nails and really how to grow in the industry as an individual. Whatever you guys are struggling with, and I know some of you guys out there, especially I've been there. I know a lot of nail tech who fall off the wagon. I know a lot of nail tech out there who, how do you disinfect the tools after use? The way I disinfect the tools after use is, like, for example, if I do 4 clients a day, I will have 4 separate tools to really for each of my clients. And at the end of the day, I wash the tools with soap. I put it in the quat, and then I leave it there for 15-30 minutes. I take it out, I rinse it, and then you let it air dry. Okay. The next question is, what's the secret to clean cuticle area? The secret to keeping your cuticle area nice and clean is going to be using the cuticle nippers. Okay, you have to use the cuticle nippers to really clean the cuticles before you proceed the service of a set of nails. Okay, so if you're not good at using the cuticle nippers, kind of get used to that. Okay. Another thing that you can do to clean around the cuticle is really just be good at the e-filing. I know using the e-file can be intimidating. I know using the e-file can be scary because if it's fast, you can cut the client, but it's all about posturing. It's all about how you holding the client's hand, and my rule of thumb is this, y'all. My rule of thumb is always have your pinky, if you're right-handed, always have your pinky and your ring finger touching the other hand. That's how you have stability. When you hold the drill, you hold it like you're holding a pencil, okay? So you hold it like a pencil, but you always have stability. Whatever you do, find stability. If you have to reach your finger out for stability, find stability. That's how you maintain the drill from not being rough or cutting the client. That's how you flush the cuticle really well, okay? There's no excuses, y'all. There is no excuses when you say, oh, I can do it with the hand file. There's no excuses. I'm not good. Look, you really want to step up your game. You have to learn how to work outside your comfort zone. Okay, that's bottom line. This job, this nail job right here, there's really never a comfort moment because you are an artist. An artist is always creative. An artist is always thinking outside the box. And an artist never afraid to work outside of his comfort zone. So you have to learn how to be like that, y'all. You have to learn how to meet new clients. A lot of y'all have people skills. A lot of y'all are shy. And then next thing you know, you don't want to meet new client. You build like 10 clients and you're comfortable seeing that 10 client. And when you meet a new client, you get nervous because you don't know how that client's gonna be. You don't know how that client's gonna treat you. Okay, be comfortable with that. Okay, welcome them with open arms because at the end of the day, you have to ask yourself. You have to think about this. You are an artist. They found you. They came to you. That means they already respect you. So don't be nervous. Don't be shy. Welcome them. Make them feel at home. Okay, make them feel like they can communicate with you. And that's very important as a nail tech to grow your business, y'all. Okay? That is so important. You cannot grow your business of being shy. You can't grow your business hoping that God will send you that clientele. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to find ways to reach out to them. You have to find ways to really, really let them know that you are a nail tech. And this is how you can find me. And if you have those answers where they can find you, where they can reach you, that is how you're going to grow. That is how you're going to get more clientele. Because the formula is simple, y'all. The formula is simple. Before this live ends, I want to break this down for you. Here's this formula. You got the talent. You need the client. Between that line, that's where a lot of people have problem. Think about what I just say. You got the talent, you need the client, and the client's over here. The hardest part is getting to the client. So if you have an answer to really break through this barrier, you're gonna be a winner, okay? But it's easy, especially today. When I was doing nails back in the days, like 20 years ago, there's no social media. We have to sit there, stand there, wait hours for walk-ins, y'all. Some day I literally have one client. The next day, one client. The following day, 5 clients. The following day, 2 clients. What you want me to do? Quit? That was the only talent I have during that age. That was the only time that I was able to make money. I can't quit. You suck it up and you just do it, okay? But now you got Instagram, Facebook, you got TikTok, YouTube, Snap. I mean, you got so many social media platforms where you can just post your work, let people know that you're doing nails. But the problem I see is a lot of people are shy. Oh, I'm shy. I don't want to let people know I'm doing nails. Well, you don't want to make money, then that's the decision you make. It's not as easy, y'all. They don't teach you this in beauty school. The last 10 minutes, what we talk about right now, they don't teach you this in beauty school. You only get it from the Thai life, because I'm here to keep it real with y'all. I'm here to let y'all know how this industry really work out. And if y'all really want to be successful, y'all gotta open that door, be confident, and put your foot on the ground and say, this is what I do, and this is how good I am. This is how you can find me. You know, there's a lot of resource out there. Google, what do other nail techs do to get clients? You gotta Google, you gotta learn, okay? Don't give up. Giving up is easier. But the moment you overcome your obstacle, you never have to go back to the same base again. You're gonna have a new obstacle. But each obstacle you go through in your career is just gonna make you better. It's just gonna build you more ammunition. It's gonna build you more client. More client means more money, more income, and next thing you know, you can teach the next generation how you hustle. You know what I mean? I taught a lot of people in my career, y'all. I had a business. My business was 5-star rating. I had a lot of employees that came out of school. I just take them all in because I went through the hardship. I went through 10 years of sitting there waiting, watching people making mistakes. And today I'm able to hold all that experience together, and I want to share with y'all. And that's why we're here, y'all. That's why we're here. You know what I mean? If you feel like you want to make money, you feel like you need some help in the nail industry, you feel like there's a lot of questions that you have and cannot be answered, leave it in the comment. If you don't know who I am, my name is Min Thai. They call me the Thai Life, but that's because my last name is Thai. But subscribe to the channel, y'all. Give it a thumbs up if y'all agree with what I've been saying about this industry. Let me know how y'all feel in the comment, and let's really bring this nail community together. You know what I mean? The next question I have is, how long is your apex supposed to be? How big your apex supposed to be? The answer is very easy. There's no size to the apex. Depends on the length, depend on the thickness of the nails. That is your determination as a nail tech, y'all. And that question right there is exactly what I mean. A lot of nail tech coming out from the industry, y'all be seeing and y'all be hearing people be like, y'all gotta have some thick apex. That apex gotta be on point. And y'all got brainwashed thinking like that. Nah. Look, every single set that I do is never the same set. Every time I apply an application is never the same application. You know what I mean? You got to determine that based on the examination of the client's nails. If the clients are going extendo, yeah, you might need a bigger apex because that thing's gonna pop off. But if the clients have a nail short as my nails, you want to give them a big apex, they can't even pass TSA when they go through the airport. You know what I mean? So you got to determine that, y'all, as a nail tech. You know what I mean? You got to determine that. You got to determine that and make the best decision that you can make. And that's how you do it, y'all. Alright, y'all. So you know what? I've been here for 25 minutes. It was amazing. I hope y'all learned something, but I will be doing this weekly throughout the week. When I have time, I'm gonna go live. Y'all make sure y'all catch me, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell button so that you can get notification when I go live, y'all. Because y'all gonna get some free nail lesson from me, y'all. Y'all gonna get some high quality free nail lesson from me, okay? I'll see y'all on my next live video. Thank you very much.